Hey fans, Billy Brunsham here with the August 9th and semi-final edition of the Futures League Rundown, featuring the reigning champs, the Silver Knights versus the Blues, and the one-seeded Rocks versus the Bravehearts. First, we'll go to Holman Stadium, where we saw an instant classic between the Knights and Blues. The Knights came out swinging, scoring 8 runs in the first 4 innings to the Blues' 2 runs. The Knights had a 4-run third inning sparked by a Ryan Sullivan 3-run blast and an Austin Young solo shot. But the Blues weren't just rolling over and dying without a fight, and a fight is what they gave the Knights. Down 8-2 heading into the 5th, they had a 4-run inning of their own, highlighted by a Chris Davis 3-run single. Following the 4-run 5th, they also had a 2-run 6th to knot things up at 8. Scoring ceased until the 8th, when the Blues pushed a lone run across on a Logan Green solo shot to take the lead 9-8. That didn't last long though. In the bottom of the 8th, the Knights put up a 2-spot from an Anthony Maduri single, knocking in Cam Cook and Kyle Bonicki. Now with a 1-run lead, top of the 9th, the Knights brought in Kyle Murphy to close the door, and that he did. Ball game. Knights win 10-9 and lead the series 1-0. The second game was at the Bravehearts Hanover Insurance Park against the Rocks. Coming into the game, the Rocks hold the 1 seed, but the Bravehearts hold the advantage since the Hearts swept the Rocks in the regular season. The Bravehearts got on the board early, scoring 2 in the bottom of the first and 1 in the second. Greg Kocinski knocked in Rafi Bornagal for the first run, followed by Pat DeMarco pushing Koffel across. In the bottom of the second, a Kevin Duty single put up another run. Duty was the man in charge of pushing across the 4th and final run for the Hearts in the bottom of the 4th as well, making it 4 unanswered. In the 6th, the Rocks got things going as they loaded the bases with only 1 out. Nick Garland singled to knock in the first Rocks run, immediately followed by a Kyle Ruth fielder's choice that scored another run. Finally, a Chris Berry run put the 3rd and final run on the board for the Rocks. That was all the scoring for the rest of the game, as Tyler Lone Star and Cody Lawyerson came in to ruin the Rocks' dreams of coming back. Bravehearts come out on top 4-3 and lead 1-0. That brings us to our on-deck sports player and pitcher of the night. The on-deck sports player of the night goes to Kyle Bonicki of the Silver Knights, who went 4 for 5 with 3 ribbies, 3 runs scored, had a double and a triple. The on-deck sports pitcher of the night goes to the Bravehearts' Cody Lawyerson, who went 2 1/3 innings in relief, allowing no runs in 5 Ks while getting the save and coming up big. That does it for the August 9th and semi-final edition of the Futures League Rundown. I'm your host, Billy Brunsham. Take care.